I know it! She's the bomb devil!
I'm absolutely spoiling y'all because my second video of the week is here, and we're gonna get straight into it because I just cannot wait to get into this figure. I know you already see the title of the video, but this figure does come in a brown shipper, and if you see the name on the box, you obviously know who we are reviewing. Now, this figure is a Tamashii Web exclusive, which I did not order off Tamashii Web, I ordered off Entertainment Earth, which I do thank them for getting the figure out pretty fast and, on time. But it's pretty cool to actually see the box firsthand. Opening up that box, and you can see our first look at Bomb's packaging. Before we take a closer look at the figure and its box, I just wanted to say that I am so excited to get into this figure. I mean, the Reze arc was one of the best movies I've ever watched, for one of the best series I've ever watched and read. I love Chainsaw Man. It's my favorite thing. When I get Denji, Gojo's gonna throw in the towel, Denji's taking over the channel, I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, let's get straight into the figure. Getting a closer look at her box, you can see that her box is designed exactly like all the other characters in the Chainsaw Man line. And, she includes that, color scheme from her manga panel, which I really do appreciate. I love when they do that. Taking a closer look, you can see the window showing off the figure on the front, the SH Figuarts logo itself, promotional image of the figure, the Tamashii logos and all that, and the Tamashii quality sticker. This is the top, bottom, and both sides of the box. And the back has more product shots of the figure. Opening up the box, you can see the front flap shows how to take off the mouth and some information about her little dynamite dress. And looking at the little accessory tray, you can see that it is extremely empty and there is so much open space here. And for this being a Tamashii Web exclusive, I honestly do expect more, as you're paying that premium price, but you're not getting the premium accessories. And taking a look at the figure outside of the packaging, you can once again see that she really just does not come with any accessories besides just a few hands. And taking a close look at the figure aesthetically without actually looking at anything yet, you can see that they absolutely nailed her design. One of her accessories is this back piece of her head, which we are going to plug in right now, as it is a crucial part of her look. We are going to do things a little bit differently this time, because instead of looking at the aesthetics of the figure first, we're going to cover the accessories because there are just not really any. On by default, she has this closed teeth gridded mouth, which can be swapped out for the open mouth, like almost talking expression. Moving on to hands, she has the closed fists, a set of relaxed open hands, and one bomb shooting explosion pointing finger, which I do really like the look of, but I wish we got one for each hand. And for accessories, I wish we got a little bit more, maybe the missile leg that she does, just as another swap out part to make the figure's value seem more worth it. Taking a close look at the aesthetics of the figure, I think the figure looks absolutely perfect. They completely nailed her design. She looks exactly as she did in the Reze arc movie. And diving even deeper into her head sculpt, you can see all the detailing is there perfectly, and it looks exactly as it did in the anime movie. I mean, they even include the little clasp, which I didn't even notice before that was part of her design. Looking at her teeth, you can see the teeth are well painted and well sculpted. The little piece in the back of her head also looks amazing, and the spikes are kind of sharp, but they're soft plastic. The neck sculpting is there as well, and all the sculpting in the body looks amazing. The little TNT wicks that cover her body look absolutely perfect. Taking a look at the little kind of TNT dress, I don't really know what you call this thing, but it also looks amazing. And the bottom half of the figure is pretty much a carbon copy from the Reze figure, but it does include that little TNT skirt, which completely overall completes her design. So we definitely have established that the figure does look great, but the real question is, can she pose? Taking a look at her articulation, her head can look that far upwards, which is actually pretty good, and that far downwards, which, will get you a lot of really good poses. She gets pretty alright head tilt, and she can look all the way 360. Her shoulders are on this pretty interesting shoulder joint system, which allows for this far forwards and this far backwards. Her shoulders move about this far upwards, and she can get a full 360 going around. We do get rotation at the shoulder, and double jointed elbows, which give us a really good range, and a standard Shfiguarts ball peg for the wrists. Her torso gets this much crunch forwards and really good crunch backwards. These 2 points of articulation also give us really good tilt going to the sides. And her waist and diaphragm have a very good amount of swivel. And her dynamite waist piece is segmented into 8 separate pieces, which allows for really smooth and dynamic movement. Which, as you can see, you can use to wrap fully around the figure, which I love because this means you can get really good poses out of it, and it's just going to really elevate the posing you do with the figure itself. She has an almost full 180-degree split. She has good forwards range, and also very good backwards range in the legs. We do have a thigh swivel and single jointed knees, but they do get very good range. Her feet can go that far forwards and that far backwards, which is nice, and she has a pretty good amount of swivel, plus the added ankle rocker, of course. And let's not forget the most obvious part, the toe pivot. Overall, taking just some final thoughts of the Bond Devil while also looking at some poses, she does pose pretty beautifully and pretty well. I cannot lie. I love posing this figure and I think it looks really great. My only problems, obviously, is the fact that it just does not come with really anything for accessories. And this is a figure and a character who does a lot and has a lot, and not having any explosive effects or even any like bomb effects to go with her, like for swap out hands or swap out legs or anything, is kind of missing the plot here in my opinion. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed the video, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.